How many times a day do you put deodorant on? Once? What deodorant do you use?
Old Spice.
I use Old Spice. The fuck?
But you use the gel. I don't like the gel.
What do you use?
It's like white.
Oh. So yours is not like that see-through shit?
No.
Okay, so I don't know.
I'm allergic to that.
What the fuck? What do you mean you're allergic? You're allergic to what deodorant?
I get a rash.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's why I don't use it. I only use the white. It looks like powder, but it's not powder. It's like white powdery.
Is it like come in a stick still?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No
It's
way.
exactly like that, except imagine just not watery. Because you know when you put it on, your armpit is wet.
No.
Oh, it's not wet?
It's not wet, no. No, it's not. Is it? I don't even know.
It's probably wet.
It's like a little... Actually, yeah, it's a little wet. Actually. Yeah, no, so actually, fun fact about that, I use the regular one, the white one. That's like, it's just, it looks like, you know, like kind of similar to like what you use, like your typical deodorant. But I ran out, and my mom was at the store the other day, and she just said, she got me that randomly. And I was like, okay, I'll just use this then. But I don't like it because...
Let me look at it real quick.
I don't like it because, like, I feel like it doesn't last. Like, literally, I put it on before I go to the gym.
There's some like this, and do you know that one mix?
Show the camera. Yeah, it's like that. It's like, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Do you know that Mexican candy that looks like hair? And it's like, as you push it, it comes up?
Oh, that shit was bussin' back in the day.
They have deodorants that are like that, too.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you twist the bottom and it comes out like that.
I hated those, too.
I used to use those back in the day, actually, now that you mention them. You don't like them?
Hell no.
Why?
I didn't like how it left my armpit wet. So that
I think the problem for me is that I would get too much.
Want to know why?
Welcome to episode fucking 8, whatever, by the way.
So, you want to know why you probably had to apply a lot? Because this probably is an antiperspirant.
What does that mean?
Antiperspirant means it prevents you from sweating.
Oh.
But then there's a different type of deodorant that people use just for like scent to get rid of the odor.
Okay.
So a lot of deodorants, when you read it's like deodorant and antiperspirant, it'll have both. It'll have like scent and stop you from sweating.
So you're saying my deodorant's been a bullshit for the past 10 years of my life since I've been using it?
Probably.
That's crazy.
Well, if you read it, because this doesn't say antiperspirant. It just says deodorant.
I don't know nothing about deodorant. I grab it. If it smells good at the store, I was like, all right, I'm taking this.
Do you know that there are some people that will get deodorant that's not antiperspirant because they feel like it's bad for you to clog your...
like the natural oils in your body that are trying to come out or something like that?
I had a friend that was like that. I was like...
But why? Like, is there like actual science back behind that or not?
I think it's bro science.
It's like one of those, like, it's like just one of those things where like... It's like one of those things where like they say like...
I think it's those people who like want to be more natural. People who
Ah.
only eat organic shit. They're like, oh, I don't want to eat this and that. I only use animal products.
What do you think about that? Because I keep seeing this guy keep popping up on Instagram. I don't know his name. Shout out to this guy if anybody recognizes what I'm talking about. But and he's all over TikTok. You've probably seen him. He's like, stop using these products right here, because they're causing cancer, they're causing all this stuff. And he's like, and he goes down and breaks it down. And the thing is, I know a lot of people are like that too, because I know some people in high school that would be like, oh, I only eat this stuff, I only eat this, I'm a raw vegan, all this stuff. But it's like, are you gonna live 10 years longer than me?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Well, with vegans, definitely not. but with people who eat organic stuff, I feel like it's more of like it makes them feel good, so they'll do it.
No, but there's people out there genuinely doing it out of a health reasoning thing. Like they just think they're gonna live longer.
I mean, they could.
Like, how much longer?
Probably not much.
Like if it's 5 years, like honestly, like I don't care. Like personally, for me, I'm one of those like. I used to say when I was a kid, like I kind of want to die before I get really, really old. But now, I look at my dad, and my dad's like 66, and my dad's fucking kicking it. He's chilling. He looks like a 40-year-old man still. Energy of a freaking 30-year-old. So he's chilling. So I'm like, And I know I have that gene within my family that we have a lot of energy. You know that already. I'm a crackhead. But so I think by the time I'm 80, like. I'm not gonna be like Joe Biden swearing my words. Like I don't know where I'm at. Like I'm gonna be fucking kicking it. Like
I don't know. One bad deadlift, and you'll be right there.
One bad deadlift session, and I'm gonna be just like Joe Biden. No, I think by 80 though, I think like mentally, I will.
Turn this on.
It's a little hot in here.
Yeah.
Is it even connected?
Yeah.
That's fine. But hold up. Just point it towards you, because if you actually it's fine. Because if it twists and it gets to towards the mic, it might be like.
I don't think it's gonna go all the way that way.
You don't think so? Wait, we're gonna see now. We're gonna see. We turn the fan on and it rotates. Oh yeah, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, by the time I'm 80, I think I will be like kicking it. Like I'll be chilling. I think like by 95 is when I'll start like losing. But I just don't want to be like, you know. I don't want to be like,
There's
like all frail and stuff.
There's this old lady at work. I think she's like 60 something. I don't know how old she is, but she seems like pretty old. She says that she only works at Target because it gives her something to do.
Oh shit.
I think I don't want to live up to that point.
Yeah.
Where I just have nothing to do.
Well, to be honest, though, I don't think I would ever get to that point that I would have nothing to do, just because the way I know myself and like my goals and my ambitions in the future, like look at someone like Elon Musk or like Jeff. You think they're gonna get bored by the time they're 90? I don't think so.
I think they'll retire.
You think they just kick it?
I don't think I know a single like super old person, like super old person.
They're
unless
still, like,
unless
in it?
it's finance.
Yeah.
Because money is like easy. You don't have to do much.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though.
But
But
like I don't think I know a single old person that like runs a business.
yeah, they don't
like,
run it
super
themselves. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they have like a part of the company still.
Yeah.
I think what I would do though, like quote unquote retire. Honestly, I would probably just kick it and just like hopefully my eyes are still good and I'll just play a whole bunch of video games and watch movies and watch anime.
That would be sick.
I'll probably still be a 90-year-old man just watching it.
You'd be an 80-year-old man in real life, but a 20-year-old man in the meta.
Exactly. Oh, exactly. Back to the meta conversation, brother. Because I was talking to Jack today, and Jack was like, because he was saying sometimes, I forgot what he was talking about, but we were talking about video games. Oh, because he was talking about his brother Wade. And his brother's like, his brother was like, Wade doesn't really have time to play games. And I'm like, bullshit, don't tell me that. Because I know he has time. Because I see him, but sometimes he's just home, just chilling, and doing nothing. So if he wanted to play, he would play. He's like, I guess. I was like, I don't like that excuse that people don't have time to do something like a hobby that they like to do. Because like Elon Musk, like he plays Overwatch. But Jack uses the example, it's like, well, he's a fucking billionaire. It's like, that doesn't matter. He still has hands-on on Tesla, SpaceX, all this stuff.
I think there is a little bit of a difference though, because I remember like Bart with like from JK News and Barbo. It's like once you've
Shut the Barbo.
he like doesn't have to grind anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know how like
Scoot a little bit this way with the chair. I'm slide this way. There you go.
because you know how like you have to grind at first, just like Elon like grinded to get like PayPal and like all that. But he's reached this stage where it's like he has that time to like just.
He has
chill.
a luxury to just like he
so
just
like
kill.
Bart, he says he only works Monday through Thursday, because he's acquired just so much money and like he's still head of the company for Barbo and all that, but he has more time than let's say like a 9-to-5 worker.
I think that's the goal though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like I think it's the goal to like work your ass off to build up your goals and your dreams and your ambition, whatever you want to do, to the point where like honestly just work Monday to Thursday. Yeah. That's such a good.
Well, that's why I feel like Elon Musk and people like that, they kind of like not necessarily have it easier, but it's like they can afford it.
They have the luxury to like do that if they wanted to.
Versus it's like I don't know what Wade's situation is, but what if he has to work?
Yeah, that's true.
Like what if he's trying to move out of his parents? It's like he's just trying to get as much money as he can.
That's true.
Versus like Elon Musk would be like, oh, I don't want to go to work today. I'm just gonna spend time with my son.
Kick it.
My wife, my son.
Just
Yeah.
Spend time with his son. 0x.
But it does take but it does take that time to like be able to get to that point.
Yeah.
So.
So what's up with you? What's up with noon the week?
Just chilling.
You're just chilling?
Just chilling.
Just chilling?
I don't think anything new's happened.
No new happened in your life? That's crazy. I wanted to bring up something real quick, just super randomly, because like my dog was in here, and sometimes I call my dog a whore. Mm-hmm. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny to call my dog a whore or a bitch. Like, is it even bad? Because like the definition of a bitch is a female dog.
I mean, it's not like malicious.
It's not malicious. I'm like, come here, little bitch. Yeah. I just think it's funny.
Like, I mean, even if you do kiss her, it's like it's not like you're like.
I don't mean it. Yeah, it's exactly. Not. It's like it's the intent behind it.
So like for me, I would just be like, oh, cursing is bad. Like using bad words is bad. But now I use it as emphasis.
Yeah.
If I ever call someone something.
Emphasis.
If I ever call someone something, I don't mean it.
Yeah.
At all. Like the other day, I called Jacob a motherfucker, but I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
I always say like words don't have much value. It's like it's more the intent behind the word.
Yeah.
There was this comedian that did it back in the 90s where
it's like Jacob. Jacob's favorite word back in the day was like, "Oh, you bitch, you bitch."
He still says that,
but he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, it's not
he doesn't
like
mean it like that. Even when Jacob, like, if someone doesn't know him, he has to explain himself like, oh, when I say this, I don't actually mean it. I mean it like, oh, dude, or whatever.
Like, there was this comedian back in the 90s or 80s. I don't know what happened, but I think he tested it. He said every single racial slur there was in a span of 2 minutes. Every single one, hard R, everything, and he said, but then I can't like you guys can't say nothing because at the end of the day it's my intent behind it. I'm a comedian. I was just joking.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like people should have that mentality more. It's like, what's the intent behind the words?
Yeah.
But anyways, talking about the horse. So did you hear about that brothel that's in Australia that's like offering people like free sex to come get the vaccine if they're vaccinated?
No.
If they're vaccinated, yeah. And you can even go in there with
to get another vaccine.
No.
If you're vaccinated,
if you're vaccinated, you're free to. It's free. The brothel is free.
Free.
Yeah, you can even go in there as a 14-year-old boy.
What?
I know, what a dream, right? As a 14-year-old boy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, huh?
That's insane.
Do you have to go in with a parent?
Who owns that?
I don't know.
Do you think like the government's gonna do?
Honestly,
anything
I
to
think
stop it?
honestly, I think they're for it. Because it's incentivizing like little incels that live in like Australia to get vaccinated to come
Just have sex.
get their pee-pee wet. That's weird, huh? And the worst part about it is that they're incentivizing 14-year-old boys.
That's even more.
That's even worse, yeah.
They should have like an age limit.
Age limit?
Yeah, because
I just think it should just be banned.
Because you know how like over here it's like you have to be 21, and then like the entire world is like unlocked to you. Like you can go and drink, you can do this and that.
That's so weird to me. It's always been weird to me how like the world is truly unlocked once you're 21, but at 18 I can like vote. I can sign my life away to the government by going to the military. You can drive. You can get a license without having the permit.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a gun, right?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, 18 you can buy a gun.
You could buy a rifle.
You can buy a rifle. You can.
I think at 21 you can buy a handgun.
Still fine, it's a gun. You can buy cigarettes at 18. But then we have the drinking age at 21.
Drink and smoke weed at 21.
I think we should increase everything up to 21. Personally, I think at 18 people are still too dumb. Like I look at myself like look at me now. Fuck, I'm
21. I'm fucking.
I'm 22. Right? You're sitting there like, damn, I'm a fucking idiot, bro. Shit. I don't know.
Speaking about idiot, I don't know why this popped up in my head, but I've been watching a lot of One Piece, like a lot. I finished Thriller Bark.
Oh, you're lying!
I finished Sabaody Park.
You're a fucking liar! You're just telling me this now?
Because I just watched it like a little bit ago.
Bro!
And then when Bartholomew was like, where would you like to take a vacation? Boom, Zoro.
Boom!
Sanji. Chopper is
bro!
Like, fuck.
When I saw that scene of Luffy crying, I was pouring my eyes out.
She made me cry.
You're about to enter the war. Technically, the war arc has started. War arc starts in Sabaody. That's like the precursor of the war.
Because right now they're in the woman only.
Oh, Amazon Lily? Oh.
Yeah, Amazon Lily.
I bet Sanji was mad when he finds out that Luffy went there.
Oh, really?
He's like, you spent 2 years where? Where did you go? Because you don't know where they went yet? Where they landed? The island? All I gotta say is Sanji has the funniest fucking island ever.
Oh, he gets to Training Island?
It's an actual nightmare. But what'd you think of it? Oh, we're all segueing to One Piece right now, friends. Just a quick second.
That shit was crazy.
Okay, let's run back to Thriller Bark. What'd you think of Zombie Luffy?
Stupid.
Really? I like it. It's actually like a hit or miss between the community.
Where he turned blue?
Yeah.
Okay, where he turned blue, I was like, okay, this is cool.
It's like a precursor to Gear 4 almost.
But the one thing I didn't like was that like all their shadows got taken. They like the people who like the zombies who got their shadows are just dumb. Like even Oars, I thought it was just I thought it was a dumb fight. Luffy versus Oars was cool, but then it literally lasted like a few minutes.
Like I said, Thriller Bark by far.
And then after they beat Oars, it's like they have to. What's the guy's name?
Kuma?
No, the one before him, the bat.
Oh, Gecko Moria.
Yes, Moria. There's like they had to fight him too, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Like I said, I personally like Thriller Bark is one of my least. It's probably my least favorite arc in One Piece.
It was okay at first.
It's just because I think Gecko Moria, whatever, is like... But you know what I've noticed about Thriller Bark specifically? I actually noticed a lot with One Piece in general, is that when you watch it around the second time, after you catch up and stuff like that, it's like, it almost gets better. Because like Thriller Bark to me, where I didn't notice, I was like, it's actually a really sad story about Gecko Moria just being lonely. It's like he literally needs to make a family for his own.
Yeah, be good to himself.
Yeah, so he makes it through with the undead. But...
It's like Ryu from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Ryu is exactly the same boat. But what'd you think of the highlight of Thriller Bark with Zoro?
Dude, that was
Kuma.
pretty crazy.
That's one of the most impactful moments in One Piece
He was
right there.
goated.
That was insane. Right there,
You know,
I genuinely thought he was gonna die.
You know what I think is crazy is that he Bartholomew, he just did like a little bit.
He's just a little bit, and that scene just like him like getting staticky. I was
he
like,
took the entire thing. He was just standing there.
yeah, and he was just standing there. People have that tatted, bro.
Like, what happened?
People have that tatted, bro. That's like one of the craziest scenes.
So
And what I love about it too is that it shows Sanji actually cares for Zoro because he was freaking the fuck out. He was like, "Where the fuck is Zoro? Where is he?" And then when he found him, he's like, "Oh, you're still standing. You're good. I wasn't that worried about you." But the crazy part about it is the only people that know about what he did is Robin and Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Sanji.
Yeah. What do you think about Brooke's backstory?
It was pretty sad.
I love it.
I thought it was
It's
pretty
so
sad,
sad.
but I did like how it tied in with the Labu.
Laboo!
Yeah,
I love the
cool.
song at the end.
Dude, the song.
The song's so good.
I don't know why, but it's like when I hear it, it's like it makes me feel some type of.
It makes me feel.
And
It does.
They played that when they were going through all the Straw Hats as like
Yeah.
Luffy's memory.
Yes.
I was like,
that made my heart melt.
dude.
And then
Damn.
it's funny too because like it's not really a spoiler, but like later on there's like this really cool flashback because it's a song that's been sung by all the pirates generations. So like, and Brooke is old as fuck. He's like fucking 50 years old or some shit like that. So it was sung by Gold Roger.
He's like 100 years old.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So when you see a flashback of Gold Roger and his crew singing the song, you're like, this shit hit different.
How strong is the guy with the light fruit?
Oh,
Because he was-
Kizaru.
Yeah, because
My opinion, has the greatest fruit in One Piece.
because he was fighting the Gold Roger's vice captain. And
Or Darkeen Rayleigh.
And I was like, bro, how strong is this guy if he like can't even keep up?
Bro, he's strong. You know how fast he is? That's why I said that I was like, One Piece characters are a lot stronger than people think. That fruit makes him, his kicks, his move, everything is at the speed of light. You know how fast you have to be to dodge? Like, I think people don't give enough credit to One Piece characters about their strength levels, because they are pretty strong. What do you think of Rayleigh?
Really?
He's the old man from Roger's second in command. The one that kicked Kizaru. The one that fought Kizaru.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not the vice captain?
Yeah, he's the vice captain.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
His name is Rayleigh.
Oh.
Rayleigh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you think of him?
He's pretty cool.
Badass, huh?
I like him.
I love him.
I like him,
That's my
but
dog.
I like him, but what was I gonna say? Fuck. Like I said, I just wish I saw more.
Yeah.
It's like you can't really tell how strong he is right there.
Yeah.
Like you know he's strong because he got rid of the girl's
the
necklace.
chokeholds with a certain type of hockey that's like.
And he said hockey, and I was like, okay, I know this guy's strong, but it's like you can't really tell how strong.
Yeah.
He is.
What you think of dude, I love Sabaody Park. Sabaody
Really?
Park is so fast too. It's really well paced.
I didn't like the beginning of it.
So to be honest, I thought it was
I
thought it was a random one-off thing that was gonna happen, especially with the flying fish riders. The bootlegger guy that like Sanji. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's Sanji's brother?
Nah, they just some
Really?
random character. Yeah.
I got spoiled on TikTok.
What? It's not Sanji's brother.
No, not that guy, but I got spoiled on TikTok that apparently Sanji's eyebrows are gonna go from like this side to this side.
Oh, he just switches his hairstyle. He just switches his hair to.
No, I watched this one guy. He said it's a lot deeper than that. He said he's embracing who he really is. So that's what he said.
Okay, maybe he's not. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It was probably just Ichihiro Oda's drawing style. But what'd you think of the flying fish riders and all them?
During that part, I didn't like it.
See, I thought it was filler, to be honest. I
Yeah.
thought it was filler, and I didn't like it. But once I found out that they actually did how to play a role in the story, I actually was like, okay,
I think it
pay
was
attention.
good once she got captured and then everyone shows up at that thing.
I like Sabaody Park a lot, though. I love that whole arc a lot, especially because like what'd you think of like the whole the owner of the slave auction is Don Flamingo.
Oh, I saw that.
So
yeah.
it's like that's how you get a little glimpse of him already. It's like
Yeah.
you actually get a little glimpse of Don Flamingo back in Skypiea. There's a scene where he's sitting down and he's looking over Bellamy.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you noticed that.
I don't think I noticed that, but I think the first time you see him is at the Navy, like, I don't know if it's Navy headquarters, but it's like where the Seven Warlords and the...
Yeah. No, so the
When
first
they
time you
meet?
see Don Flamingo in the series is actually the way back in Skypiea. He's literally just sitting on a chair like this, and he's like, and he looks at freaking Bellamy while he's like, damn, you're worthless, you're so weak, and that was it. I personally thought that
I think you've seen before that,
probably,
because you see Hawks too.
probably. But damn, what'd you think of Sabaody as a whole?
It was pretty good.
You like it?
I think the ending was just like so crazy. Like so far, like out of anything, I was like, fuck, it's just so crazy.
It broke me.
Because even in Thriller Bark, the ending was like, the only thing that saved Thriller Bark was Zoro.
Yeah, exactly.
If that didn't happen, then
it probably
Thriller Bark would suck.
It probably would be the worst arc that you probably watched too. I agree.
But as I was watching it, and then he told Bartholomew told Ray that he was like, oh, trust me. Then that's when I knew. I was like, oh. Like, when he first got rid of Zoro, I was like, there's no way he died.
Yeah.
Well, I know he doesn't die, but I knew he, like, had to take him somewhere.
Yeah.
So then when he told Ray, he was like, trust me, then I was like, oh, okay. I know what's happening, but this shit's so crazy.
Yeah.
And then you see fucking Luffy just kneeling on the ground.
Yeah, and he's just crying, and he's just, like, pounding the fist on the ground and stuff like that. Like, that physically literally broke me. I was like, fuck, bro, fuck. What'd you think of the famous punch? One of the most famous punches in all of anime. You know what I'm referring to? Luffy when he punches the Celestial Dragon.
Oh, I thought that was pretty cool. It like made the screen like all that.
Dude, that actually goes down in the books as one of the most satisfying punches in all of anime. I love it. I love that. Yeah, the significance to that punch to me was like insane because that literally was the trigger. That was literally the trigger whether the admirals will come or not. And then what did you get the introduction of the worst generation?
What?
The introduction of the worst generation.
Oh, all
the pirates.
Kid,
Law. I forgot the rest of their names, but
that was the only two that mattered.
Yeah, those are the two that really mattered.
They seem pretty strong.
All of them are crazy. What do you think of Usta's Captain Kid?
He looked like he reminded me of Chucky.
He reminds you of Chucky? He looks like Youngblood.
He looks
the artist.
Yeah,
he looks like that. Yeah,
he looks kind of crazy. I feel like if he wasn't, because you know how like he took all the Navy people with swords and their guns and stuff, and that's how he got that big fist.
Yeah.
I feel like when he fights Luffy, he's not gonna. Or I don't know if he fights Luffy ever, but like he said, like meet me in the New World, so I'm assuming that they're gonna fight.
What'd you think of Law?
Law was pretty cool. Law was pretty cool, but his quirk's kind of weird.
Look, I'm telling you right now. Oh, I take back what I said about Kizaru. Law has the most low-key OP fucking devil fruit in the entire One Piece.
I feel like it is super overpowered, but I feel like it's just kind of like when you first see it, it's just kind of stupid.
Yeah, he
takes his head and I'm like, oh fuck, like he literally killed him, but he's still alive.
Yeah, in the time skip you see how much more he develops his power, and like you see the true potential of the OP fruit, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? He has one of the most OP fruits in the gang, and you don't even know about Devil Fruit Awakening, but I don't even know what the hell his Devil Fruit Awakening is. It's probably fucking crazy and shit. But overall, what'd you think of that? What'd you think of that little span? Like it?
Yeah. A lot better than Alabasta.
You like it better than the first? I would say the first half of OG One Piece. I say first half of OG One Piece is probably from the very beginning, from East Blue all the way up to Skypiea. Then the second half of OG One Piece is Water 7 all the way up to Sabaody. Actually, all the way up to the fucking war, to be honest.
I want to say I like the second part more, but the first part all the way up to Alabasta was really good for me. Alabasta just ruined it for me. But because when did Alabasta, like 130 or something like that, right?
Alabasta?
Yeah, because I watched all of that like nonstop. Like I did not stop. So I feel like I just burned myself out because that's a lot.
Well, I watched it too. When I watched it, I watched all of it really quickly too. But I liked it. I really like Crocodile too. I like his just whole premise of him just basically just ruining a whole country and shit like that.
Crocodile was okay.
Yeah, that's like a big thing in One Piece though. It's like seeing like a tyrant come in and ruin a country and take people's freedom away. And obviously Luffy's the freedom bringer. That's like the whole premise of One Piece.
I feel like in Sabaody Park that theme is like very prominent with the Celestial Dragons.
I love.
They're even like, oh, they wear bubbles just so they don't even
breathe the same air. Yeah, it's.
Like, damn.
I love it because it's like they're literally seen as gods, and like we're just like everyone literally bows down. And that one scene where Zoro literally was about to be, what the fuck is this guy? He pulls out the sword and then he was just like kill him right there. People are like, bro, imagine that would have happened. That would have been crazy.
Zoro would have been dead.
That would have been dead. That would have been dead. There's this one scene that's a meme. Because it's a meme in the community that Usopp is like super strong, like because he's God Usopp. But did you see this one part? I'm not sure if you remember, but like, is this one part where he has a slingshot and he's pointing it at the admiral?
What admiral?
Kizaru, Light Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a meme where people take that picture right there and be like, let's all be honest. Rayleigh saved Kizaru because Usopp would have killed him. God, Usopp would have killed him right there and then.
I think it's crazy because they even shot Kizaru in the head.
Yeah.
And like it just phased right through him.
Well, it's because he has a Logia type, so same type as a Ace, and same type as a Crocodile, where they're literally made out of whatever.
Do you ever see the electric guy again? What's his name?
NL.
Anaru?
Anaru, yeah.
Do you see
He goes
him
by
again?
different names. NL, Anaru. It goes by kind of different like translation shit like that. No, but I hope so.
Still? You still haven't seen him?
No, dude, he's off the planet.
Damn, he went
He
to
went
the
to the
moon.
moon. And it's funny because in the manga, there's actually a scene of him going to the moon, and he meets space pirates,
Oh, really?
and he meets the civilization that's up there that lived on the moon.
That's crazy.
That's a whole rabbit hole I'm gonna get into right there, but it's too much to go into.
Damn.
But overall, you like it?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's good right
That's
now.
what's up. Let's move on a little bit. Let me just reset the camera. Damn, it's been like, I feel like every other episode we talk about One Piece. We're gonna be like that till you finish it.
I feel like I'm close. I'm in like episode 400 something.
Yeah. 515 is the time skip, so if you're actually
Fuck.
pretty damn close then.
Far.
You're in the 400s?
407 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, the next 90 episodes is a lot.
I think
going
episode
on.
405 is where the episode is like the Straw Hats are no more.
Damn, it's crazy. Damn. It's wild. Alright, well, I want to move on real quick because something happened this weekend I wanted to talk about real quick that it was fucking crazy. What happened at Astroworld?
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
You hear about that?
I saw a lot of it's like everywhere.
It's everywhere right now.
TikTok, every like couple of scrolls, it's like they're talking about it.
Bro, I personally think that was a straight up satanic ritual. Because I keep hearing stuff about the way the crowd was even set up, and it looked like a reverse cross.
Yeah.
And people were saying that.
Well, there's like a whole bunch of evidence that even the stage he was walking on was a reverse cross.
Oh, really?
And people were saying that the mouth that they enter was like the gateway to hell.
Yeah.
And that's what everyone says. It's like when they first describe it, they always go, it was like we were in hell.
Yeah.
And have you seen pictures? There's a picture. You know how like when you go somewhere, there's railings, those metal railings. So let's say like people were slouched over like this. There was physical contact no matter what, 360 degrees. Imagine like all around you. Imagine that, just filled with people. Like there was no part of you that was not being touched.
That's a lot. That's too much.
That's crazy.
That's too much. Fuck
So
COVID, right?
crazy. I saw this video where this kid was doing a backflip, and as soon as someone tripped him, so he did a backflip. Someone kicked the back of his legs, landed on his head. They started a mosh pit on top of his.
No way,
on top
bro.
of his body.
What the See, I haven't seen too many videos on it. I just know what happened.
And I saw when they broke down the barriers, there was kids, as the barrier was down, there was kids on the floor, and you see like people grabbing for help and just people just storming in.
That's actually
And there was just
sickening.
one scene at the very corner where this girl was getting dragged out of the fence.
I saw this one where this guy literally just like completely like passed out, and they carried him over and like through the crowd, like crowd surfing him to the security guards, and the security guards took him away and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the whole thing, bro, is like, I was telling this to my sister, Monica, the other day, because I was saying like back in like I think like 20, 30 years ago, I think it's a pretty well known fact by now, and I feel like people is just like it's kind of like just being, I don't know, naive to deny it, that a lot of these people in Hollywood, artists and all that stuff, they straight up tell you, bro, they have contact with the devil. And for people to deny, people are like, oh,
I mean, there's a lot of rappers that always do their reference. I sold
yeah,
my soul.
exactly.
And then they
like
get
all the time.
fame and fortune
Or
and
like,
all that.
look at The Weeknd when he made that music video of him in the crossroads. It's like that's like a huge symbolism in like the music industry of like you going to the crossroads. I think it started with this one guitarist back in the 50s, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly who it was, but he literally wrote a song about it. He's like, I went to the crossroads, I met the devil, I met Lucifer, and I sold my soul, and he gave me fame, power, and fortune. But I was saying like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I feel like they used to kind of hide it. Now I feel like they're really like open about it. It's like almost like kind of like a cool thing to do. It's not cool at all. But
I feel like maybe it's not like a cool thing to do, but everyone references it because that's like how you do it.
yeah,
Because I think I've listened to some rappers where they say, I'm not going to sell my soul to devil, this and that.
I've heard that
But
too.
those are always the smallest,
Yeah.
like, really, really small rappers or something.
Logic had a couple verses like that. How he said he's not gonna sell his.
I think it's just kind of crazy. It's crazy because if there are more videos, so it's like imagine the stage is right here, or the crowd is right here. His stage is it's always gonna be a little bit higher than what the crowd is. So let's say it's like, let's say it's about the same as head level. He was also on a pedestal.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's like you're telling me that he was on a pedestal, and he's looking around. He can't see people faded.
No, bro, he
and
can
like,
see him, bro.
You know what's crazy too? Is I don't know if you remember, but when we went to that Logic concert, there was someone he had as a feature. I think it was, I forgot who it was, but he had someone on as a feature, and he said, "Let's start a mosh pit." So there's.
And I remember the front there was a mosh pit.
There are a lot of artists that promote violence.
Yeah.
All of that.
People gotta chill that fuck out,
so
bro.
Messed up. Because remember when we went to the Josh A concert?
Yeah.
There was these two kids.
The guys in the front, right in front of us,
the two guys that were trying to start
They were no
mosh
kids,
pits.
bro. They were old as fuck,
They're old.
They were fat, too.
I call them kids because they're fucking...
Might as well be kids.
I didn't like that. No one liked it. No one wanted to start a mosh pit.
No, yeah, and they were starting pushing each other and stuff like that. It's like...
They were enticing other people.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, like, chill the fuck out. We're all just here enjoying the music.
Shit pissed me off.
But, I was gonna say, like, for example, like last year with Lil Nas, remember when he made that whole music video, literally him twerking on the devil itself?
I don't watch anything Lil Nas.
Okay, so me either, but it was all over the internet, so I was like, I'm gonna watch. I watched it.
He also made
the shoes.
Yes.
The shoes with the blood inside, the little Air Max bubble. I was like, bro, if this isn't like, I think people kind of like, I see quite often that people kind of like.
You know that brand? I think it's called Mischief or whatever. Remember how I told you that there was a brand that delivered Chick-fil-A on Sunday, and on the bag it would say 666.
Okay, you didn't tell me that part.
It was from that brand. It was from that brand.
Really?
Yeah.
So, what I was gonna say though too is like, I think people a lot of times just kind of deny the fact of like they want to look away from this because like they're like, oh, like I don't know, man, I don't believe in all that like that spiritual stuff and stuff like that. And I'm like, if it's not obvious by some of the conversations we have. Me and Mark, we both do believe in God, but it's like, I think, like, when you're in court, you sign, you put your hand on the Bible, you say, yeah, and I would tell the truth to God. On the Pledge of Allegiance, we say, under God. It's like, we say that all the time, God, God, God. It's like, I think it's time people realize, too, that if there's a God, there's a devil. Mm-hmm. And I think people, like, try to deny the fact of that, and it's like, put it right in front of your face.
Yeah,
like these artists is like literally just putting it right in front of your face. I sold my soul, went to the crossroads and whatnot, but people still don't listen to it. And I was telling my mom about it because my mom, super Christian lady, and she was like old school and stuff like that. So she's like straight up like throw water at you. Yeah. But and she was telling me, hey, did you hear what happened in Texas? I was like, Mom, you want me to scare you or not? She was like, what? Because she was saying that, she said that at church some pastor spoke about it, and I straight up told her, like, listen, Mom, I'm gonna tell you right now, that was a straight up satanic ritual. And she was like, don't say it so.
You know what's funny is that apparently there's like, from like a while ago, I forgot exactly how it went, but it was like Travis Scott wore this one t-shirt, and I think it was about like sacrificing people, or I think the t-shirt that he wore, I think that day or something like that, it was people in blue, and there was a gate. And as the people in blue entered, little red guys with devil horns would exit.
Damn.
His shirt. I think that's just kind of crazy, dude.
Like I said, they put it right in front of you, and they don't do anything about it. Like, nothing. Like, and like the thing is, the worst part is that people, honestly, some people like it, though. Like, we know a guy that goes to the gym. I'm not going to say his name, but you know who he is.
I don't understand.
We call him code name 5%.
Yes,
but he loves that shit. He wears a shirt that says Jesus is a cunt. It's like, to me, in my opinion, I'm like, do you not like feel like a certain? I heard that from people said that when they walked in through like the quote unquote the gates of hell of Travis Scott's concert, they feel like pressure on their chest. They felt some type of aura. They felt something evil was in there. That's what they felt. Like, remember when we went to the Queen Mary to that
I didn't go.
It was like, huh?
I never went.
You didn't go with us?
No, because I think I was like working or something like that.
You're lying.
I never went.
That wasn't you? No. You went with me?
No.
When we went with Jacob and Carlos and all that?
No.
Who was with me? It was just Jacob?
No, I think Johnny went with you guys too.
Oh, you know what? You didn't go?
No.
Damn. That tell you what I felt?
Yeah, I think you guys told me there's like, you would enter a certain room and it was like...
Bro, so the moment I showed up, the moment I stepped foot inside the Queen Mary, I felt a heavy presence on my chest that I could not explain. And I walk in there, obviously I know the history, a lot of the Queen Mary. And this is like no bull, like no BS or nothing like that. But it's like I just genuinely felt like something was in there, and I've actually felt that multiple times from places that I've been to that I know that I probably shouldn't have been in.
I feel it sometimes.
Like, for example, I remember when I went to the abandoned Hawthorne Mall, I felt something there too. Or like, even when we went to Murphy's Ranch and we were inside like the broken down buildings. Mm-hmm. Like it's just I feel a lot, especially when we've gone to like abandoned places and just run down areas. It's like you feel like this heavy presence on your chest.
I feel that shit when I go in that room. I feel like
he's talking about my dad's room.
No, but yeah, I feel it sometimes too.
Yeah, but man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
You know what else is crazy? So there's this girl at work. I'm not gonna say her name, but
don't tell me you deal with another devil.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, but my friend. So there's 3 guys in security. Me, my friend Zach, my friend Daniel. My friend Zach. I think me and Rob were having a conversation about demons and ghosts. Like if we believe demons and ghosts exist, and I said yes. And Rob was like, "Oh, I believe in demons, but I don't believe in ghosts." And I was like, "Why? This and that." We basically had like a long conversation about that, and there was this girl that butt in, and she was like, "Oh, like sorry to butt in, but like I believe in like paganism and like my religion of choice is like Wicca or whatever." And she was like, "It's actually neither." And then she started giving us a whole rundown how like she talks to ghosts, and how she said it's like I forgot how exactly she said it, but it was like. I forgot what she said, but I really forgot. But it was like something along those lines. And what was crazy is that after that whole thing, she was like, "Yeah, I can talk to ghosts. I can tell people's fortunes. I can do this, and that." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, like I tell Zach's fortune all the time, and Zach's my coworker." And I was like, "No way, bro." And then she was like, "Yeah." And then she pointed out this one guy that works there. She was like, "You know him?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "He's broke as fuck, like broke." And I was like. And a day or 2 days before that, he told me, he was like, "Dude, I only have $100 for Christmas gift this year." Damn. I was like, whoa.
Damn.
Stay away from me.
Stay away from me. Make sure you wear your cross. I was like, "We're not." It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
She's straight up into peg. Well, remember that guy Alex we used to go to church with? Remember that he was straight up into Wicca as well. He was into the occult.
Oh yeah.
He was straight up. He used to tell people's fortunes. He used to talk to the devil himself, and literally said that it was like he was gonna help him, and stuff like that. And look, man, like I said, these people exist. And people don't listen. People think that this is just a game and stuff like that. But it's like. Damn, that's crazy, bro. I can't believe that's one of your coworkers. You always end up going with some devil worship.
She tells me when, like, in order to see people, I asked her a question, and I was like, is it like a dream or is it like a vision? She was like, no, yeah, they're like visions. They're like, I could get one about you if I was closer to you. And I was like, oh, hell no.
I was like, well, make sure you step 5 feet behind me.
Oh, hell no. And then because I was like, I was on Sunday, I think. Mm-hmm. Monday I had off. Tuesday, I opened and I saw my coworker Zach, and I was like, hey, because he's Christian.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, like, this person told me that she'd read your fortune or whatever. And I was like, bro, that's not right. That's like, you know.
Oh, he didn't know that?
Huh?
He didn't know that she read it for him, or she
No,
did?
he does know.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, and I was like, bro, you can't be doing that shit.
You can't be doing that, bro. Yeah. It's not good. Because, I mean, like, personally, she can say whatever she wants. She talks to ghosts. She wants all that stuff. It's like, I'm gonna be 100 with you, blunt with it. She's talking to demons. Yeah. She's straight up talking to demons. The thing is about demons is that they will mask themselves as things that appear to be ghosts. Like, do you think ghosts like actually are true? Remember we talked about that, kind of like about like the whole time thing. I think that's the best explanation for like a ghost.
I feel like they can be, but I think I was talking to Rob about it too, and I was like. He was like, oh, when people like say that they talk to their dead relative or whatever, it's like it's not actually the dead relative. I never think it's the relative. The demon. It's like even in movies, it's always a demon.
It's always a demon.
It's always a demon trying to like just.
And I think it's 100% true. I mean, we love watching scary movies.
You know what's crazy? I had a dream, a little bit later, a few nights ago. I was telling my girlfriend about this. I had a dream where there was a ghost or demon in my room, and it was under my desk and under my bed. So in my dream. The demon would talk to me, But then I was like, I'm not talking back, because like in my mind,
Yeah.
because like even in real life, if you manifest something, it's like at that point in your mind you know it's real. So then I wouldn't, but then all of a sudden I would talk back, and then I remember this one, like in like the demon would start leaving me alone. I remember I went to my dad, and I was like, dude, I fucked up, and I was like, I manifested this demon, and now like it can't get rid of me, and then I basically did the exorcism.
What?
On my room.
In your dream?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I woke up.
And then you woke up?
It was scary because I woke up and I felt like in my dream I was falling asleep, and I felt like a demon pulled my legs, and I woke up and I was like, let me get my fucking legs out of here.
But the thing about you said it manifesting in your dream itself, I think there's a lot of truth behind that, because I said, like,
not that it manifested in my dream, but in my dream I knew that if I manifested it, it was like, it's like, oh fuck, now it's real.
Mm.
But I didn't actually manifest it. It was just like I woke up and I was like, oh shit.
Because personally, like, I think dreams, in my opinion, to a part of in a weird way, it's like a gateway into like another dimension in a way, like, because you know how we've always talked about it, how like, where is heaven, where is hell, is it up in the sky, is it down below? And I don't think so. I personally do think it's another dimension. It's like kind of like how we were talking about Interstellar. It's like another wall that we just can't see itself. It's like, even in the Bible it says, what's it called, that one day the earth itself, it will turn into hell. I think it's because earth is already hell in another dimension, but once it breaks that wall, that barrier, and it collides, this earth right here will be collided with that dimension, and it will turn it physically into the hell.
That's what the Wicked Girl says.
No way, I'm right about this.
Okay, not about that, but she says that it's like that the demons are always all around us. Like this system.
Like, I mean,
which I believe too.
Yeah, I believe too.
Because even like when people would say, "Oh, my guardian angel did this," my guardian angel, it's like people will get in an accident, and then because I think one of my friends from high school's sister got in a really bad accident, and then I think she had like a little cross hanging from her windshield, and that was the only part of her car that like did not get damaged, and she suffered like little to no casualty at all.
Wow.
So she always says, it was like, oh, that was my guardian angel. So I feel like that's what it is. It's like,
no, 100%.
Maybe some type of like dimension or something like that.
I was talking to my sister the other day, and she was saying like when people like want to like close their eyes, or like they want to pray and stuff like that, people like say like they want to pray to God or whatever. The thing is, the people don't understand. It's like, God's right here. It's like, it's literally exactly like how Interstellar literally put it, dimensions, the most perfect way I could possibly put it. It's not physically here, but it's here. It doesn't make any sense. It's just quantum physics, bro. It's just crazy to understand. But it's like right here. It's just another plane of existence that our human brains cannot see, cannot comprehend, and we will never comprehend as long as we're human.
You know what else is crazy? Is that remember how we were talking about how ghosts might be from the past?
Yeah.
Or we enter the past.
Well, tell me I'm right about that too.
No, it's not that. But she was saying, I mean, it made sense. I don't know if it's common knowledge. It might be common knowledge. But she was saying that, like, you know how when someone dies and they have that open casket, they're in a suit.
Yeah. And
they're dressed nice. She was saying that, let's say, like, you know how in The Nun, if they pass away in those clothes, that's how they appear.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Oh, really? But it's,
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not, but
some Jordans on real quick.
No, but then I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense, because it's like when you do an open casket, it's like they want to make you dressed and look the best as you do, and that's why it explains a lot, like in like horror movies or like in ghost shows. Because I used to watch this one show, I forgot what it was called.
Where they always like look really nice.
Well, some look nice and some look how they entered the ground.
Oh wow!
So if they like have some like trauma or whatever on their head, then it's like you'll see that.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. What else you learned from this girl? Now I'm curious.
That's it.
Is it?
I don't want to know anymore.
I don't want to know anymore. Damn, that's crazy, bro. You got people. We got to make sure we tell all the boys to stay away from her. Yeah. Be nice to her. Be your friend.
I mean, she's a cool girl. With
never discriminate someone just because of that, but just be like, when we get to that side of stuff, it's like don't. Honestly, just be really nice to her, because you don't want her to like smite or something like that.
Just have boundaries.
Yeah, but man, that's crazy, bro. Double talk. Have you ever had any like paranormal experiences like that? I kind of had one the other day here. You know how I told you I get sleep paralysis all the time? I'm not sure if I ever talked about it on the pod or not, that I get sleep paralysis Shit you not, bro, probably 2 or 3 times a week. I'm used to it by this point. For the past like 10 years of my life, I've always had it. But this the other day I had it, and you know when they say you feel the presence of somebody in the room? I didn't felt that. For me, it's always literally just my body is literally just paralysis, and I just can't move. I can't breathe. But I always end up breaking out of it. No, this time I saw someone here.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like someone was here, and I even wanted to kick it.
What did it look like?
It just looks like an aura of a dark figure. That's it
Like
had no face.
Man, woman.
Yeah, but the worst part about it is that my eyes were like closed, but it was like slightly open. So it's like a squid. It's like the way I'm looking at you right now. It's almost like just like a kind of like a silhouette of you. That's all it was. It was like right above me.
Above you?
No, like next to the bed.
Oh.
And I wanted to kick it so bad.
Scary.
And I was like, I couldn't kick it. I was like, "Argh!"
I don't think I've ever had any paranormal thing like that.
I had one here too. Like 10 years ago, probably. Like I was in junior high, so probably like 10 years ago. Yeah. Freaking. I was watching George Lopez. I was just chilling, minding my own business, about to go to sleep, and I felt something grab my leg, like full on like this.
Oh hell no!
And I looked down. I was like, Cinnamon. And I was like, she's not here. I stand up for a second, I thought there was like an animal in here, and I turned my blanket up, and nothing was there. And like I literally just stood up, and my sister and my mom were. This is the funniest thing.
You were in this room?
Yeah, in this room. The door was wide open too.
By yourself?
By myself. I was watching TV. Yeah, back when my TV used to be over here. But freaking, my mom and my sister were in the room, and they were watching like some Christian stuff too. That's what I think happened. That's why I think it happened. It's like some demon like not happy about it, and they were like. I literally stood up and I literally went over there. What are you guys watching? I just grabbed something. Just grabbed my leg. They still don't believe me to this day.
Really?
Yeah. I just like, bro.
Did you see it or did you just feel it?
I just felt it. I literally straight up felt something grab my leg, and it was like literally. That's probably like the only true paranormal experience I've had of something physical happen. Where like I kid you not, bro. Like if I could just like he just grabbed me, bro. It's like I can still remember right now. I remember feeling. I was like, oh.
Damn.
Oh, bro.
I don't think I've ever had anything like that, but I remember how I told you how I manifested whatever in my dream?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I told you this before. The very first time I got sleep paralysis was I was asking around Target, because the Target I work at was like haunted apparently.
Oh, you told me about that.
So it was a ghost, and I asked everyone. It was like I was nonstop for like a week or whatever. It was like I just asked everyone, and there was just one night where I got that sleep paralysis, and then I just never asked again. I don't know why.
Damn.
That was the first time I've ever had it.
So you only got it because you asked about it?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Shit.
Yeah.
Maybe God himself was like, are you curious? Alright. Real quick. Boom.
I didn't see anything though.
Damn, for sure.
And it was in my dream.
Oh, so it was like, okay. So it might not even been real.
It was weird. I had a dream.
Do you lucid dream?
No.
Have you ever had?
No.
I never have either. I wish I could.
I wish I could too. I actually have an interesting story about that too. But, so I had a dream. In that dream I wake up and I'm in my room. Like it's exactly like my room. And in that other dream, I had sleep paralysis. So I had a dream in a dream. In that second dream, I had sleep paralysis.
Wow.
Which was crazy.
Good. Well, that's kind of...
That's like Inception.
That's like some Inception shit. Yeah, it's like, that's pretty crazy. Damn, it's like a dream within a dream that was crazy. That's too much. Yeah.
Super weird.
My dreams are usually kind of crazy. They're just weird. All my dreams are very reality based.
Sometimes. Yeah, I haven't
never
had
anything crazy.
I haven't had a dream in a really long time, but as of lately, they've just been more real. But I remember when I was a kid, it was just like it was so. I had such. I don't think I ever lucid dreamed, but I had such control of my dreams.
You know.
So if I've never had a nightmare, because if I thought something scary, I would just change it.
You know, it's funny. I know two people that lucid dream. You do too. you know two people too. Jack and Z. Z could straight up control his dreams. It's insane the way he explains it.
I had a coworker that lucid dreamed, and that was the very first time I've ever had someone that like can do it whenever they wanted to, or if they practice whenever they wanted to, and it was so crazy because he used it for something good. Because I remember I would talk to Jack about his lucid dreams, but he would use it for like girls or something like that. And like he said it before.
What a guy. Yeah, he told me about it. He's like, bro, I used to my advantage.
Which is crazy because it's like my coworker, he's not my coworker anymore, but I trained him. He would tell me that he would lucid dream, like he would practice lucid dream, but he would do it to get confidence. So he would say it's like he read a book, and in order for you to, because like I would see him touch a lot of things, and I'm like why are you touching things? He's like, oh, it's so like in my dream I could feel it. So this right here, if feel the desk, if you lucid dream, one thing that you'll be able to know is that you could feel it as you're feeling in real life. So let's say it's like I asked him, I was like, so let's say if you wanted to fly into like the woods, would you be able to pick up the dirt? He's like, in real life, if I remember me picking up the dirt, I would feel like I picked up dirt.
Oh wow!
I'm like, that is so crazy. So he told me what he would do. He said he used to be super socially awkward. In his lucid dreams, he would
just put himself in shitty situations.
He would have people, and he would just talk to them.
Oh wow!
And then dude, the confidence this guy has is so crazy. It's like he could go up to anyone and just talk to them.
That's crazy.
Which is how I would want to lucid dream.
That's Chi-Chi right there for sure.
Because he literally said is like you should only lucid dream to be a better version of yourself. Yeah. And I told him about Jack, and I was like, oh, like I have a friend that like does this and that. But Jack does it just, I don't know how Jack does it. I think he just enters it. But like the guy I trained, he actually had to train himself to do it. So it's like, I told him, I was like that could be a good thing and a bad thing. Because let's say it's like, let's say if I want to skydive, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, why am I going to skydive in real life if I could do it in my dream?
I feel like people can get complacent like that. Yeah, you're right. People who
that's what I told him, and that's why he was like, no, that's why you can't do it for the wrong reasons.
You can't give yourself that gives you pleasure in a way.
Yeah.
This because that dopamine that you're gonna get through your brain is the same dopamine.
He said that there was also like some other scary shit, because it was like lucid dreaming is I feel like almost like a form of like psychedelics. So he was saying that there's some things that you should never do, like you should never imagine someone that you know, or like a loved one that died.
Oh wow!
So apparently there's some crazy like people like will be in comas, and, like stuff like that. That sounds like
really?
Okay, yeah. No, it's not for me.
I'm too curious. I'm too curious. I'm too curious. I'm like ass cap. I'm not gonna do it then.
So I was like, it's terrifying.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's cool though. The way he did it was super cool because I was like, damn, that's actually kind of crazy.
That is crazy. That's a Chi-Chi there. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Probably like if I was lucid dreams, like I would try to see the extent of it. Honestly, I just want to give myself like superpowers or some shit.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
I just want to see how it's like to like fly and like punch something really hard and breaks in a million pieces. That'd be it. Yeah. But yeah, well, we're about an hour. You want to cap it there?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, boys. See you on the next one.
Wow.